Hey guys, what is going on? The Zip of RageQuitTV cast in ZOTAC Cup number 25, and Monster took game number 1. He is the Blue Zerg versus Major. I know it says Genius, it is Monster, and you know who he's going to be playing? Well, not he. Who the winner of this series is going to be playing against? It is going to be MVP Keen. So could this be an MVP versus MVP finals? Keen is a Terran player, and that is Major's best matchup. So if he wins this series, he is going to be very happy to find out he plays a Terran next. And we'll see what he does. The map is Shakuras Plateau. And the next map, I believe, will be Dual Site. If Major can pull off a win, they'll be going over to Dual Site. He is going to be doing a 10 supply depot like always. The question is it going to be down here or up here? It's going to be, oh, that sucks. There goes 25 minerals. That will never be seen again. You can tell Major's tilting a little bit because he had lag last game. I'm not sure if he is still lagging. But man, do those cancellations hurt. And it's not game breaking at all, but at this level that 25 minerals doesn't go unnoticed. It'll slow down everything just slightly. That barracks gonna go down. You may see Major go up to 16 supply or 16 SCVs before he starts his orbital command, because again that SCV will be delayed just a tad bit, I believe. He is gonna be getting the gas at 13. We'll see. Or the barracks gonna be delayed a tad bit, which delays the time you can start your SCV or whatever, I think. Or it's orbital command. Don't mind me, you get the gist of it. I know you do. You're smart. We do have a hatch going up first, and then a gas, so not Genius. Monster is very keen on getting that gas before pool, even if he goes for a fast expand. Drone is going to come in here, going to see the barracks just finishing, and it doesn't look like Major's going for that 16 supply. He probably could have snuck out another SCV since that barracks did get delayed because he lost the 25 minerals. And he started that supply depot, and I like how the drone started going over to attack this SCV, it looked, and the SCV stopped building the supply depot. He was like, come on, you want some of this? And the drone's like, no, and goes away. And the SCV's like, that's what I thought, and goes back to building that supply depot. Marine does hop out. That drone is going to come and steal the gas. And we'll see this get canceled a few times, which will equal up the lost. You can actually see the units lost have actually correctly shows when you cancel buildings now, which is pretty cool. One cancel goes off. That is 6 minerals lost for Genius. And the last time he kept canceling this, he did get to see the command center. So it does pay itself off every now and then. If Tim plays a building right here, you do get a chance to see what it was he placed. And Major will be going for reacted Hellions and building his command center down here. And let's see what exactly Monster does. Last time he just went blind roaches and did okay. So one queen is going to come out. Lay the creep to him. We're not going to be injecting on this first. Wants to spread that creep out. And this is what Major is gearing up to stop as soon as he builds those 2 Hellions. There they come out. And you've got the Marines going down a little bit lower, being a little bit ballsy. There's no... I wonder what Major's decisioning. There's always a reason behind what he does. What his logic is by placing the Marines down here that they can't accomplish up here. Overlord is going to be coming in. There's 2 Hellions going to be coming out. And Monster doesn't have these watchtowers, which... a little bit of a mistake. Does he have any lings out? He has 2 lings out. And you can see that Major takes both his watchtowers instantly because his Hellions don't really do that much until he gets 4 of them. And the creep is starting to expand, but that's going to be the last tumor that Monster gets for a little bit. 2 more Hellions coming out, and Major doesn't know there are lings on the watchtower now. Oh, wait. I think he saw that, but decided it wasn't worth it. I don't know. 7 drones are being produced right now from Monster. He is not afraid of these Hellions at all. has 2 queens and kind of a wall up. A Zerg player walling in his natural choke. I do love seeing that. 2 queens plus a spine core. If the Hellions try to sneak past anywhere, the Lings will fill in the gaps. Hellions will get stuck, but Major doesn't care. I've seen him do this plenty of times. He is getting his 3rd base right now. Well before I think Monster is thinking of expanding. But Monster has droned up pretty hard. 39 drones to 26 SEVs. And Major just blocking this one tumor, saying, no, you cannot expand that creep. The Spine Core is going to unburrow. This Hellions going to do some damage if they want to go up, but those queens are going to block the way. And the Hellions going to be like, okay, well, you're going to expand the creep a little bit, but you're still not going to expand it too far. This command center now just finished this overlord. See that? No, he didn't. Orbital command morphing in. Major will be on 3 bases very soon. He has switched over to into tank production. We have mutas coming out at about 8 minutes. And this is very fast for mutas. I generally don't see them until like the 10-minute mark. Or the 11 minutes, I normally say. So those are going to be pretty fast mutas. The Bailey's Nest now just being built. And there's Hellions going to do what they can. There's Lings going to go on for the counterattack while the Hellions are gone. Oh my! Those Lings can do a lot of damage here. Take not in siege mode. The SEVs may just pull off the line to form a wall. He's got to do something. That tank's going to fall if he's not careful. And you know what just happened? All of his anti-air just died right now. I mean, he didn't really do that much damage there. It may look like he didn't. But mutas are coming. And he just killed all the Marines. So this is going to be extremely strong now. This muta timing from Monster, I think, is just going to win him the game. Let's see, Major, he's not one to build any missile turrets. Let's see, does he throw a scan down? Oh, there goes the scan. But does not see the Spire. You can see his timings of his scans are generally spot on. Trying to spot what tech is going on. And there come 8 mutas. And no missile turrets going down for Major. Forces 1 cancel on a tumor. Is he going to pop up to this 3rd base and see there's a hatch being built? Scan comes down, sees a muta, and 3 missile turrets go up. Oh, Major. Wait, where are those missile turrets being built at? One there. SCV's huddling around this to get this done, and yes, it does finish. There comes a missile turret right here that just finishes. Oh my god. Those missile turrets came at the perfect time. Major, like I said, he just has his timings down so well. And he is on 3 base. But Monster is going on 3 base as well. That hatch is being built. It's just about done. But 3 mules is definitely something you should be scared of. And looks like Monster wants to do some damage, but he runs all his Lings into those Hellions. And the Lings go down fairly quickly, but those tanks have to unsiege. Now the Marines out of lunch. They do go down. 1 tank will be falling. 2 tanks may be falling. They're running for a missile turret right now. And it looks like 2 tanks will be going down. The AI kind of screws them just a little bit. These mutas doing a lot of damage to Major right now. He's getting another medevac out. And this reactor is going to fall, which will kill 1 Marine in the process. And now Marines are coming out. He's trying to get more missile turrets up. The tank's in siege. Trying to stop those Lings from doing any damage, and does a fair job at that. And there we go, the stim comes from the Marines. There are 2 mutas very low in life. They're stimming back to a missile turret. And oh man, there's Lings in Major's middle line, forcing the tanks to shell upon the brethren. And has Major got enough Marines right now? He is queued up like a mofo. Definitely panicking just a little bit. Ling's going to be coming in to this national. There's Hellions in a pretty nice spot, actually. Muta's going to come try to pick off this Hellion, so the Lings do a lot of damage, but the Marines come, and they have hit the number where I think they can deal with the Mutas. So Major's still in this game, but he is definitely fighting to hold on. behind all this, we do have Monster taking the 4th base. Lots of Banelings coming, and oh my, does he have Baneling speed? I believe he does. Yes, Baneling speed is done. Major in a lot of trouble here, guys. Tank is going to siege up. He has plenty of Marines. But these Banelings, that is a lot of Banelings. And they're going to go into this middle line. There's tanks not in range. And these Banelings are going to chase these Marines right into the tank line. A lot of them go down with that one shot. Oh, man. And now Major positioning a tank, so now he is in position to defend that base. Major going to be doing a drop, and he's going to claw his way back into this game, it looks like. SCVs go back to mining, and uh-oh. Is Major lagging again? Scan goes down, sees the Banelings there. Is going to be playing this very cautiously since he knows the forces are here. That also tells him the mutas are here, which lets him know this drop is fine to go. And you can see Monster just expanding everywhere. And now he has enough mutas to fight a turret one-on-one. And oh, the turret does pick off one muta. And now he's going to go back to all of those barracks. Meanwhile, we do have a drop going down. This hatch looks like it will be falling. Those mutas look like they will be cleaned up. He does leave plenty of Marines down here. Doesn't do the one attack, control group syndrome. And will this hatch get cleaned up? Major trying to kite this hatch to take it down. Oh, it does go down. Loses all those Marines, but I believe that was worth it. This muta's going to come and pick up this medevac now. I don't know. Was it worth it? I mean, that hatch didn't really do anything for Monster, to be honest. He's got more hatches than he knows what to do with. He's going on 4 mining bases right now, so I don't know. And for all you wondering, I know someone is. Monster is the one who knocked MC out of Code A. I know I said that in game number 1, saying that yet again. Now those Marines are going to be falling back to those tank lines. And tanks do very well against Lings. And you see Monster going to be taking this base yet again. And Marines just waiting for these mutas. Mutas going to come, try to take out a missile turret. There come the stem from the Marines, and I think 2 or 3 mutas did go down there, so that is a win for Major. Going to immediately repair that one missile turret. He's got to start building another base soon, and wait, he's already on top of that. The base going up down here. It looks like a few Marines getting caught out of position. Oh man, was that a lot more, more than a few? I don't know where Major's Marines are right now. But the Muta is doing a lot of damage, but more Marines come. He's got to retreat. He loses quite a few Mutas there. We still have plenty of Lings out for Genius. But Major has a nice tank spread that will be very nice to deal with the Lings. His 4th base is just about up, and Major just going to split this map in half, it looks like, while doing drops and poking at his opponent. Or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. But Monster just about at 200 supply. Major, I don't think should be moving out. I think moving out right now is a mistake because right now Monster wants to trade armies. That's what he wants to do. But all those Lings get pulled back into those tanks to favoring a less than favorable engagement for Monster. Monster just going to pull back, rebuild, and he's going to get some infestors for those dead Lings. But Monster is pretty much maxed out for all intents and purposes, so normally you don't want to stem up and move your army around when your opponent's maxed out. And you want, because they want to trade armies, especially a Zerg player. You see that greater, the Hive just now being built. Mutas come to take out the 4th base. Marines stem up, pick off 1, 2. No, I don't think he gets 2. +1 attack on those Mutas. 2-1 for those Marines. And uh-oh, all the Banelings come running in. SCVs do pull back, and worker kill count is not showing too much. And the Marines were over here, so I don't know if many Marines died in that counterattack. Major is behind supply still, so I think that was fairly successful. Mutas coming in, attacking the missile turrets before they get up in high numbers. Marines come to try to deal with the Mutas. And these tanks need to be in siege mode. Major has 6 idle SCVs right now. And he is still just getting lots and lots of medevacs. This one tank, oh man, this is not a good day to be this tank. He is trapped and there's a bunch of Mutas overhead. And Major just playing defend the base. He is trying so hard to just defend all his bases from these mutas with a clump of Marines. Mutas are so strong at keeping your opponent in their own base. Greater Spire is being built, but we have a Ghost Academy on the way, so he is going to be starting to get Ghost out. And he's probably going to start getting a lot more tech labs on these barracks, so he can build a lot of Ghost at once. 7 SCVs idle right now for Major. And 2 drones idle, and looks like Major's actually starting to move up. I don't know if that is the right move, and oh, those mutas almost take a huge hit. And now it looks like this one base could be falling. This is a very nice spot for a Terran player to engage, as long as the Zerg player doesn't do this and just run around the army and go in for that base trade. This base is definitely in trouble. All the SCVs are already running back. Major going to be taking this base out, it looks like, and pull his army back. Looks like he is going to lose that command center, but he is going to take a hatch out in the process. Wait. That's at 6 HP. It's dead. And this hatch does live. Oh, man. A lot of Lings getting taken out. Mutas come, try to pick off these tanks. Marines come, defend that. They finish the Thor. And 2 tanks in the back. That was a very nice engagement, though, by Monster. And, oh, that wasn't nice. That was a lot of Lings to go down. And these tanks not in the best spot. These Mutas can do quite a bit of damage by microing on this high ground, staying out of the Marines' range. And there's 3 Marines, not healers. 30 HP left on that hatch. Lots more Marines stimming up. He wants to finish that off. He does get it down. And those Infestors don't get a fungal growth off, surprisingly. It doesn't look like Genius saw that coming because, well, there was a drop coming down at this base. Major going to be double expanding. Well, not double expanding. Going to be taking the expansion over here right now. And it doesn't have another command center on the way just yet. 5 Broodlords are coming out, though. And this is the time when Major has to start panicking. He doesn't really have that good of anti-Broodlord out yet. He will have Ghost out. He has 3 out on the way, but he needs like 10 or 12 for them to be effective against Broodlords. Only 16 Lings and 5 Infestors, though, so I don't know what the army's tied up in, where all the supply is. I guess 10 Broodlords is a lot of supply because he doesn't have that much of a ground force, only 5 Infestors. And those Marines do have to stay spread out. If they can stay spread, I think Major will be just fine. 3 Ghosts, those will be EMPing those Infestors or sniping them. If he can get that off. Throws the scan, can kind of see them. 1 Ghost going down, gets 1 EMP, but I don't think that did too much. And all those Marines are low on health. Fallen Ghost going to be finishing them off, and this could be it. Not many Marines left. Another fungal. If he can kill these Broodlords, it is going to be really close. He's got all these tanks, but no anti-air. 1 Corruptor. This 2 Vikings can easily take out that Corruptor. Now these Broodlords are going to be in trouble. 20 Lings on the way. Fallen Ghost and Infested Terrans come out, but this tanks are saying, no, 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 you cannot kill a Vikings, man. Major producing a lot of Marines and more Vikings. And is he doing a drop right now? I don't think this is the time or place to be thinking about doing a drop, but he is. Ghost will say we're sniping Corruptors to try to get out all the anti-air so his Vikings can clean house, and it looks like, yeah, he is going to be going for that drop. Just confident he can hold his line right here. Broodlords are going to be falling. Lings are going to be running in now. Infested Terrans do come, but the drop is now going down in this one base. And Major holds. He may be coming out ahead in this engagement. No more anti-air left besides those Infestors, but they are out of energy. It looks like Major will hold here. And he is also taking out this base, but all the drones do transfer away. The key thing is keeping your drones alive. The hatches don't matter nearly as much as all the drones do. Corruptor's coming to deal with these Vikings. Infestor gets a huge fun growth on absolutely everything. And this Vikings forced to pull back. More tanks falling. And that Corruptor falls very, very quickly. These Marines now doing a drop down here at this one base. Lings are coming in. Those Lings are at 2-2 Marines. I don't know exactly what they're at. They are at 2-2 as well. That one Overlord is going to be falling. 100 supply to 118. Major dropping on the high ground, now dropping on the low ground. Going to be chaining back and forth. And that's a lot of spine claws from Monster. Holy cow. Infestors come and get the Fung Ghosts off to clean up these Marines, but I believe they have done damage. Major is mining from plenty of bases as well. He is actually ahead in the supply count, believe it or not. This one tank is still trapped. Oh, man. That tank is getting a freebie. And he doesn't have reactor starport. No, he just has 2 starports to pump out those Vikings. Didn't have time to build the reactors. More corruptors are being built. Scan comes down. Double scans come down. He goes, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to attack in that spine crawler line anytime soon. And it looks like that Monster's going to be dividing the map in half, but he's lost a considerable amount more, I believe. So, I mean, Major's going to be in a good spot if the whole map gets mined out, because he hasn't been well, maybe. The mules have been mining quite a bit, so maybe Major will mine out first. I don't know exactly who will. That'll be kind of curious. Who mines out first? We do have personal cloaking coming out for the Ghost with 3 Ghosts. Does he have more than 1 Ghost Academy for 3 nukes at a time? No, it doesn't look like it. That is just so he can cloak a Ghost to get EMPs off on all of those Infestors. And this army is significantly weaker if you don't have the Infestors for the fungal growths. And he's moving out, it looks like. And he throws a scan, doesn't see any Overseers. And this is definitely good news for his Ghost. Personal cloaking is only halfway done, though. So he should not be engaging until that is finished and he can get those EMPs or snipes off in the Infestors. He has enough Ghost where he can cloak and just insta-snipe all the Infestors and not have to worry about them for some time. Vikings have to be really careful right now. One Fungal Growth will end all their lives and make this game a lot harder for MVP. You can see the cloud of Vikings is very, very thick. Major loaded up a medevac. He is going to be going to do a drop, it looks like. And personal cloaking just about done. He's got a lot of Ghost. He's going to immediately cloak and go in. Cloak. Finished. So now he can cloak. I don't see any detection out for a Zerg player. Drop coming in, but it looks like he is ready for that. Families come, start exploding all over those Marines. There's Ghosts coming in. They should be cloaking, I believe. But I don't think he's going to worry about it. He's going in. Big Fungal Growth goes off on a lot of those Ghosts, but they do take out a few Infestors. Going to this worker count, unit count, there's only 4 Infestors left. Ghost going to heal up, and a big Fungal Growth goes off on a lot of those Vikings. And the Ghost just going to be sniping all those Broodlords. You can see them falling very quickly to those snipes. And I think Major is going to be taking this game, guys. Broodlords falling, and there goes the well-played good game. And we will be going into the next game. This is now in the ace match.